Hi everyone, my name is Liu Shankai and I'm from Group 47. My group consists of 5 members including myself. So in this video, we will cover about subfields of civil engineering and discussion on the 4 assignments questions. First and foremost, I would like to introduce my group members. First we have Muhammad Aiman Hagi bin Muhammad Noor. He will be explaining about assignment 1 questions, which is about geotechnics and transportation. Next we have Noor Arena binti Samsuri. He will talk about assignment 2. The topic is hydraulic and hydrology, which is underwater and environmental engineering. Next, we have Lim Zheng Hong. He will explain about assignment 3, which is regarding structural and materials. And lastly, we have Noor I Ashichin binti Rohisham. She will talk about assignment 4, which is environmental, underwater and environmental engineering. For your information, our team is partnered with 2 other groups and both of them are from K1, which are Group 27 and Group 28, and their names are written in the slides. To fully understand the 4 assignment questions, we have conducted online meetings with these 2 teams to discuss and share our thoughts. In my opinion, it was really helpful to increase our knowledge towards the topic in the assignments, and it helped us to produce the final video to summarize everything we have learned from the 4 assignments questions. And without further ado, I would like to pass my presentation to the next presenter, Muhammad Aiman Hagi, to begin his discussion on assignment 1 questions.
Hi guys, my name is Aiman Haki, and in this video, I would like to discuss the topic about geotechnics and transportation. Let's look at the definition about geotechnics. What is the meaning of geotechnics? Geotechnics is the application of scientific methods and engineering principles to the acquisition, interpretation, and use of knowledge of materials of the Earth's crust in the Earth materials for the solution of engineering problems and design of engineering works. It is applied science of predicting the behavior of the Earth. Geotechnics embraces the fields of soil mechanics and rock mechanics and many of the aspects of geology, geophysics, hydrology, and other related sciences. Examples application of geotechnics includes the prediction, prevention, or mitigation of damage caused by natural hazards such as avalanche, mud flows, landslides, rock slides, sinkhole, and volcanic eruptions. So now, let's take a look at the assignment question. The question says, discuss on issues of civil engineering related to geological, geotechnical, and transportation engineering in tropical climate. Firstly, let's take a look at the geological and geotechnical aspect. Geotechnical infrastructure is extensively used for transport and flood defenses. Asset values are significant with failures causing significant disruption alongside potentially significant injury, death, and financial consequences. Changing climate alters the environmental load on such infrastructure, and this paper reviews the potential impacts and the current understanding of the changes in geotechnical performance. While it is seen that well-known climate change impacts such as sea level rise affect the geotechnical infrastructure, other factors are also likely to have impact such as increasing temperature causing soil drying, increasing mean rainfall causing reduction in soil suctions, and increasing intense precipitation causing soil erosion, flooding, and hydromechanical failure. Next is about transportation. Transportation systems are designed to withstand local weather and climate. Transportation engineers typically refer to historical records of climates, especially extreme weather events, when designing transportation systems. For example, bridges are often designed to withstand storms that have a probability of occurring only once or twice every 100 years. However, due to climate change, historical climate is no longer a reliable predictor of future risks. Climate change is projected to increase the frequency and intensity of some extreme weather events. Specifically, heat waves will likely be more severe. Sea level rise could amplify storm surge in coastal areas, and precipitation will likely be more intense. These changes could increase the risk of delays, disruptions, damage, and failure across our land-based, air, and marine transportation system. Most transportation infrastructure being built now is expected to last for 50 years or longer. Therefore, it is important to understand how future climate might affect this investment in the coming decades. That's all for the geotechnics and transportations topic.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. I am Arina binti Samsuri. So, I will explain about water resources engineering in Introduction in Civil Engineering. For the introduction for this topic, we will learn about global water resources, hydrological cycle, watershed, and engineering works in water system. Firstly, I will explain about global water resources. There are 1.3 billion cubic kilometer of water on Earth, which is 97.5% is salt water and 2.5% more is fresh water. Next, the hydrological resources. The hydrological resources of water cycle show us the flow of water such as precipitation, condensation, evaporation, and transpiration. Third, watershed. Watershed receive the rainfall and by means of gravity and infiltration, water is spread throughout the watershed area and flow out to sea. During its lifetime in the watershed, water is fully utilized for life and human necessity. Sometimes it will get contaminated and cause pollution. Lastly, engineering works in water system. Structure or facility that are able to treat, store, and convey water to where or when it is needed and to the purpose for which it is needed. There are two types of water resources system: water use system and water control system. In this topic, we also learn about coastal engineering. We also learn about coastal zone, which is backshore, nearshore, and offshore. Next, we learn about coastal hydrodynamic. Coastal hydrodynamic has been mainly concerned with coastal protection from wave, tides, and current for erosion, accretion, and sedimentation. We learn about threats in coastal zones such as beach and coastline erosion, river mouth sedimentation, extreme storm, sea level rise, and environmental threat. At the end of our lecture, we have got an assignment. So I will explain briefly about the assignment. First question, we need to explain how the simple action can give a big impact to environment. Second question, we need to give one human activity like clearing forests that can cause problems in watershed. Third, the question asks us the person in charge for the construction and their responsibility, such as dam owner. Fourth question, we need to explain more about coastal forces and coastal feature. Lastly, the question asks the Malaysian public, what can us do to reduce water problem? So, that's all for the water resources engineering. Thank you.
In my session, I will explain about structure and material. There are 11 types of civil structure: buildings, bridge, dams, earthworks and foundations, offshore structure and pipelines, power station, railways, retaining structures and walls, road and tunnels, waterways and reservoirs, wastewater infrastructures. Next is engineering project value chain. First is market intelligence and concept definition. The following is engineering design, procurement, project management, fabrication, installation and commissioning, and operation, maintenance, and decommissioning. Structural engineering. What is structural engineering? Structural is a system designed to resist or support loading and dissipate energy. Example like tall building, house, tower, stadium, and offshore structure. The example of smaller structural subsystem is roof, wall, floor slab, framing, column and beam, and then foundation. There are 4 types of structural system. First is skeleton structure system. Second, shield system. Third, load bearing system. Fourth is tensile and cable system. Civil engineering material. First one is cement and concrete. Second is reinforcing and structural steel. Third is timber. Fourth is masonry brick. And fifth is composite material. The assignment is required to find a steel or concrete building structure of 3-story height of higher of your choice in your local town. Prepare a report about the building structure composing the following item. So we choose the Paradigm Mall as our assignment location. The following is the beam, the column, and the slab. The material used is steel, cement, brick, aluminum, and wood. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Ain Ashikin and I will proceed with assignment 4, which is Water and Environmental Engineering. Environmental engineering involves in wastewater treatment, air pollution management, and handling and processing of hazardous waste. So, as an environmental engineering, we need to ensure that societal development and the use of water, land, and air resources are sustainable to everyone. So, there are several fields in environmental engineering. I will start with water treatment and supply. The purpose of water treatment and supply is to supply clean and safe water to public. As we all know, sometimes water shortage is happen in certain area that caused by pollution. Hence, with the field of water treatment and supply, we can improve water by water treatment. The next one is sewage and industrial wastewater treatment. The purpose of this is to treat sewage and industrial wastewater before being discharged to water body for the protection of water environment. We are responsible to make sure the wastewater from our house is directly distributed to sewage treatment plant. This is to treat water correctly before being discharged. Industrial and hazardous water treatment. This is to manage non-liquid industrial and hazardous waste. Next, water quality management. This is to protect and preserve the quality of water body. Next, air and noise pollution control. This is to protect and preserve the air quality and noise level. Next, solid waste management. This is to manage the solid waste generated by public, commercial area, and industry. And the last one is environmental management. Activities directed to maintain and improve the state of environmental resource that affected by human activities. Then I will proceed with assignment 4, which is trendline curve of water and energy of family consumption in 2021. So for the family water consumption, we need to do in meter cube per person per day. So we just have to collect all the bills for electricity and water and then start calculate all the things. For the example, take the kadar penggunaan at the water bill and electricity and then just divide by total days and multiply with total person in house. So this is the example for the calculation for the family water consumption. And then for the family energy consumption, also the same thing. We just look at the kadar penggunaan and then just simply divide by days and multiply with person in house. And then this is the example of the water and energy usage trendline curve. So this is what I have calculate and the trendline curve that I got for water and energy usage in 2021. Then we also need to do the determination of water usage for cooking, laundry and shower. So this is the average for the water usage in 2021 for the shower, laundry and cooking for my house. So I just do it in percentage. So I think that's all for assignment 4. Thank you.
Last but not least, I hope you enjoy our videos. And I would love to take this opportunity to express our gratitude towards members from Group 27 and 28 for the excellent collaboration. We also want to thank our lecturer for the advices given all the way until we finish this task. I think that's all from us. Thank you for watching.